Everybody, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion, coming to you with something a little bit different. It is going to be Easter weekend. It is also Good Friday. But what is really going on this weekend? Wrestlemainia. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a prediction of this year's Wrestlemania 41. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a smoke, grab on your butts, your balls, your boobs, whatever you got, because here we go.
I feel awful. Funny. Me too. I feel kind of sick.
Let's go! Hey, it's Teabag.
All right, everybody. Like I said, WrestleMania is upon us. Starting tomorrow being Saturday, and I have all 14, which should have been 15 matches, I believe, ready to go. And I'm just going to give a little bit of prediction for each and every one of them. Not going to try and make this a long, drawn out debate. And I asked a couple of my friends to sit down with me and kind of do some predictions as well. They had other commitments, things of such, and so I guess I'll just do it myself. But with all the matches and without having any computer background help, I printed it off. So normally my cutting from the hip and shooting from the hip and all that, I got some cheat notes. So let's start from the bottom to the top. We'll start Saturday and we'll move all the way into Sunday. Try and do this as quick as possible because we all know that your attention spans are about as long as a Chinese ding dong on a cold day. Let's start with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Laura Valkyria. Women's WWE Tag Team title. Okay. Now, granted, I'm not a huge women's division fan per se. I'm glad that they have a platform. I'm glad they're doing something with it, but it's not my favorite thing about what wrestling is becoming. You'll see that with my biased opinion, which of course is my bullshit opinion. If you don't like it, it's just my bag of tea. Go somewhere else if you don't like it. So, all right. As far as Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, I like Liv Morgan. I think she's doing a good thing. I really want Bayley, and I guess they call her Lyra, whatever. But it just kind of tells me and my idea that Liv and Raquel are going to win this one. It'll probably be by interference. Tag team titles for the men's division, it's going to be the War Raiders versus the New Day. Now, I've always hated the New Day, no matter what. Like, I liked Kofi when he was a little Jamaican guy. That was great. And then, he got his own solo push and became champion for, I don't know, the blink of an eye. But I never really got into the New Day. It was the costumes, it was the colors, it just kind of very fruity to me. So I was never a fan of the New Day. But now that they're heels, it's not going to be so bad for me because, I always root for the bad guys for the most part. Um, I kind of like the New Days being a bad heel turn, and that it's working out for them. They're better at that than tooting a horn and wearing gate hood ornaments on their head, honestly. But I'm gonna have to say the War Raiders are gonna win that one. So got to give it to the fat guys on that one. Not because they're white, dumbasses, just because I think that's how the storyline's going. So fuck you. Here's one that's actually going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be the Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight. Now, granted, most of the times they ever try and do a street fight for WrestleManias, it doesn't always end up very well. Like, there's a lot of botches, a lot of missed spots. But Drew McIntyre's been on a pretty good run, but I kind of feel like his WrestleMania losing streak's catching up to him. I'm not a Damian Priest fan, but I'd rather McIntyre do it. I just feel like they're going to give the shine to Damian Priest, so pretty sure they're going to give it to him. But you never know with street fights. Jade Cargill versus Naomi, another women's division. It's not a title match, but honestly, I'm not interested in it, and I tell you why. Because the whole backstage scene when they're doing their promos, it's just very ghetto and illiterate. It's not easy to listen to. It just feels stupid. Like these people have no education and then they're talking to each other in illiterate terms. And I'm just like, I don't want to see this. I am not interested one bit in this garbage. So if I have to pick, I guess I'll go ahead and go with Jade. But then again, I really don't care. For any of y'all that do, hey, that's a match for you. I'll probably be going and loading up on a nice, cool beverage during that match or something important like taking a shit. I think that's probably what that match is going to be. Moving on to something a little bit more interesting, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. We all know who that actually is, but I'm not buying the El Grande Americano. Like we've seen that angle with Hogan when he did Mr. America back in 2001 or whatever it was, and it went over like a fart in church. It was fucking terrible. But I do want Ray to win. I mean, shit, if you look at it, he's had I think 15 or so WrestleManias, and I think he's won 11 of them. Hope Ray wins. I really do because, yes, he is the veteran. He's a little bit more believable. He's a better technician, but you don't know how long Ray's going to be active in the ring, so it can go either way. I really do think that Americano's going to have some help, so I'm kind of tossed in the air. I do hope Ray wins on this one, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some run in and Ray's going to get screwed out of it, but I do want Ray to win. For the United States Championship title, we got LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Oh boy. If anybody knows me when it comes to this new age wrestling stuff, I cannot stand the Fatu family. I just freaking can't. Jacob is just not that talented. I'm sorry. But I don't like either one of them. So I do want LA Knight to win. But as much as they're pushing the Fatu family so much, they're going to give it to Jacob Fatu. And LA Knight is a good wrestler. He's a good personality kind of thing. But yeah, I'd prefer LA Knight. But I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to the fatty. We got the Intercontinental Championship, Braun Breaker, yeah, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Now, Finn Balor was pretty freaking cool back in the day with all the paint, and then he came out, by himself. I think he actually had a World Heavyweight title run, too. As far as Braun coming in there, I mean, he's kind of the newer guy. He's got the look that they all love. I don't know if he's got the experience they're really wanting for WrestleMania, but we'll see. Now, I do want Braun to win his first WrestleMania, but as much as they're pushing Penta so much, giving him all the glamour and the interviews and the pyro, and he's getting almost all of his wins. I'm pretty much gonna have to say Penta wins it. Finn's kind of an older news. Yes, he's a good talent, and frankly, Dominic Mysterio is just not good. Yes, he grew up learning from his dad, but he doesn't have a wrestler's body per se. He doesn't have a great move set, and he's just—I don't know. He hasn't won it for me. I'm sorry. I didn't even like him when he was a kid. When he was doing spots with Eddie Guerrero, I'm like, no, this kid, no. I mean, I hope he gets better, live on the Mysterio name, but in my opinion, Dominic Mysterio just absolutely fucking sucks. Seriously. Intercontinental Championship, Penta. Yeah. One match that I'm really interested in, this is going to be the Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. Now, AJ Styles he's been getting ready to retire. AJ's been in the game a long time. I watched him in TNA back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Great wrestling career. I think he's doing better even with WWE, and he's not having to work so hard and do everything so extreme. He's getting older. But I do prefer AJ just because Logan is a part timer. He is. I don't really feel he's earned his stripes. Only having maybe 4 or 5 matches that are really big, and he just really feels like a part timer. Like when The Rock comes in every now and again, or somebody like that. That's just I hate part timers. Make your money, but I'm sorry. Logan Paul's rich enough, and I just don't see him as right now committed to the game of professional wrestling. So, but as much as Logan Paul is a great athlete, not going to deny that. I really think that Logan Paul is going to get the shine, and he's probably going to have a big high spot. Logan Paul's the heel. AJ is the veteran who's getting ready to retire. I don't ever see AJ going out on a miraculous win by his personality. I think if he does lose and wants WrestleMania to be his last match, he would go out on his shield. I really do. So I'm going to have to give that one to Logan Paul, even though I want AJ to win. WWE Women's Championship match. We already know how much I love women's wrestling. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. Oh boy, here we go. So for all you people that love women's wrestling, go ahead and fast forward through this because I'm about to bury it. I am not a Charlotte fan. Is she talented? Yes. But I'm just not a fan of hers. She's done great things. I think she's got 10 titles, whatever it may be. Now, since Charlotte's going to be there, who's to say the old nature boy won't be there too? But I'm going to have to go ahead and give it to Charlotte Flair, the big nose herself, gets another championship win, only because she's back. What do you fucking do? World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Jey Uso. For all of you Yeet fans, I hate all the Usos. I'm sorry. I just can't stand them. I do want Gunther to win this one. But since he has had it for so long, and last year at WrestleMania, he was just at the United States Championship, which I believe he lost. And that way, I think it was Sami Zayn. And then this year, he's got the World Heavyweight. So I really believe that they're going to give it to the one person that they're pushing more than anything, which is the crappy jailbait, the grill, the guy that can't really pull off moves all that great, and he botches everything. And I just don't. Yeah, I don't like the fucking Usos, but I really think that they're going to give it to Jey Uso. They think he deserves it, and da 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 da. I'm sorry, I don't agree. I think Gunther's a lot more intense, and yeah, I just hate the Usos, so fuck them. For the Women's World Championship, yes, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. So I hate Bianca Belair with a passion. I'm sorry. The fake ass hair that hangs to the ground, her whipping it with people, and the fact that she just came back and she's all buffed up now. They really made a big deal about her return, blah, 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 blah. And the fact that Rhea Ripley's looking more and more like a tattooed fucking man nowadays. I really don't care about this one either. I'm sorry. I would prefer Rhea Ripley just because I know she's got the most talent out of everybody. But they're going to give it to the horsehair. They're going to give it to the fake ass hair chick. Bianca Belair. I'm sorry. I can't stand her. Just really can't. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins in the triple threat match. Now, a lot of people are looking forward to this one. I absolutely hate Roman Reigns, and I absolutely hate CM Punk. They can't fucking wrestle. Roman Reigns has built up a legacy, yes. Deny the tribal chief. It's so stupid. But CM Punk's a little bitch. Always has been. You could see him get his ass kicked in the UFC all you want. He was terrible. I don't believe that guy could ever win in a real fight. Therefore, I'm not going to believe him in wrestling. I just no. Roman Reigns, I'm just tired of him getting crammed down everybody's throat. He always is. Seth Rollins, I did like him quite a bit back in the day. I would prefer him to win this one, but I really feel that they're going to give it to the crybaby Punk. I mean, Roman, same move over and over and over. Yeah, I mean, you got The Rock in his corner, so he could. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to CM Punk, and I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins is going to kind of help play a role in that. And Punk will win, and he gets Paul Heyman, whatever. Let's talk about a match that was supposed to happen that I'm really upset that's not. And I'm really upset that they didn't put in a alternate or a fill-in spot as of yet. I mean, WrestleMania starts tomorrow. This match should have been on the card. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. KO being out due to his neck injury, a real thing. He did have surgery. Doesn't know when he's going to return. Doesn't know if he's retired yet or not. But Randy Orton, man, I believe that would have been one of the best matches on the card. And they got to bring that match in somewhere. I really hope they do. I wouldn't care if it was Sheamus. Sheamus and Randy Orton would have been fine. Just have him hop in. But if that match were to have happened, I would have loved it. I would have been on the edge of my seat. But overall, I would have had to say Randy Orton would have won that one. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. The one that everybody's talking about, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. All the crybaby Cody fans. And oh boy, I'm glad that Mr. Same Move Set and calls his spots too loud that everybody in the fucking back row can hear. John Cena. Now, I'm glad he went heel because he started that. Well, sort of. Like after he did the prototype, then he went on to the Doctor of Thugonomics, which him starting off was kind of rough, but it got to be pretty good. And he had several titles and started liking him. And then he really started doing the troops thing, and he just became the ultimate baby face for kids, the Fruity Pebble guy, Now, I do believe that John Cena will win this, even though I am a Cody Rhodes wrestling fan. Cody has a lot more talent, I believe. I believe he's got a lot more years to go. So I believe he's going to give it to Cena, show some respect. And I'm pretty sure Cena will get that title in very dramatic fashion. I'm sure The Rock will come in and screw Cody over to where Cena gets the title. Cena will break Ric Flair's record, and then somehow Cena will carry off into the sunset and make everybody mad at him when he never gives up the title and blames all of the fans. I don't know, just hypothetical. So that there is my prediction on WrestleMania 41. Highlight matches, definitely going to be AJ Styles, Logan Paul, of course, The Rock and, Cody Rhodes and John Cena. And I guess Gunther, but yeah. Looking forward to the Rey Mysterio, and really, really can't wait to just get this started and enjoy WrestleMania. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for watching. If you could do me a real quick favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit share. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Hey, put your opinion out there of your matches, who you're looking forward to, and who you think are going to win. But other than that, thanks again for watching. Until next time, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Peace.